What's going on, guys? It's your brother Ziad back with another video. For those who are new, welcome, brother. I help Muslim men level up with their physique and their overall personal development. And for this video, as usual, it's going to be packed with value, so make sure you do take notes and apply it. All right, if you feel like you are at a somewhat plateau in your life, then in this video I'll be going through 4 tips on how to break through them. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Number one, and that's going to be identify your past behaviors. Fellas, as the saying goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. All right, one of the biggest reasons why you feel stuck in your life and you're not getting the results that you want is simply because you are repeating the same behaviors as you were in the past. You got to understand that if you want different outcomes, you got to get different inputs. So what I want you to do is that every single time you're faced with a similar situation, ask yourself, how are you handling it? Is it the same way as how you were before? For example, let's say you struggle with getting your protein in, all right, and you find yourself getting lazy at a certain time of the day. What you have to do is, instead of slacking off during that time and not getting your protein in, tell yourself, you know what, this time I'm going to act differently. In fact, one of the best ways to know if you are changing is that, are you reacting to similar situations in different ways? All right, that's number one. And for number two, we have, I want you to acquire new info. Fellas, I fully understand that although yes, I am a huge advocate for action, but don't forget that there is room for more info, because don't forget that when you acquire new info, you are essentially viewing things differently. You gain new perspective, all right, and you learn how to do things more effectively. Or perhaps you figure out that whatever it is that you were doing was probably not optimal, or it was just wrong altogether. And now you have new data, new info, and you're going to just perform much better by Allah's permission. So yes, act on the knowledge that you do have, but at the same time, don't forget to acquire new info and act on that as well. Now for number three, fellas, I'm not gonna lie, this one is pretty interesting, but I'm not gonna lie, it is quite effective when it comes to breaking plateaus in your life. And that is going to be walk more. I'll be honest, if you want to boost your creativity and come up with new ideas, new plans, etc., then definitely walk more. I'm serious. Go outside and walk for 30 minutes, walk for 60 minutes, walk for perhaps even 2 hours, and just reflect a lot. This is going to be a great time to reflect over your flaws, reflect over your progress, etc., and you are going to make better moves by Allah's permission in the future. And lastly, fellas, this one is important, so make sure you apply it. Not just number four, but all of them. And that is that take advice from those who have experience. I'll be even more specific. Take advice from those who have what you want. As a random example, let's say you want to take your progress when it comes to working out on a whole nother level. Take advice from those who have the strength that you want. This applies to business, this applies to study tips, this applies to working out, a bunch of things. This is really effective if you really think about it, because either you are going to spend 1 year, 2, 5, 10 years figuring things out yourself, or just as somebody who has already been through all of that and he has the knowledge that you want. In fact, I'm a huge proponent of getting mentors, getting coaches, and if you cannot afford it, then make money and afford it, because I cannot stress enough that when you have a mentor, when you have a coach, he's going to give you a blueprint. He will hold you accountable on a whole nother level. Me personally, I would prefer saving my time and mental energy by just asking someone who already knows and he has a bunch of knowledge, and to figure things out all myself and just spend a lot of time. With that being said, as somebody who was once super skinny, a bit chunky, and finally in much better shape, I do help men level up with their physique and their overall personal development. If you are interested in working with me and getting coached by me directly online, then I'll put a link right below this video where you can book a call for my one-on-one online coaching. Finally, as usual, I repeat, this video is very, very valuable. If you want to rewatch it, take notes and apply. And as always, take care of yourself.